So I'm going to start with yellow face paint, putting that all over my face, my neck, my shoulders, and my arms. I'm also going to paint my hands yellow, but I'm going to wait until I'm done with the entire look to do that. Then I'm going to go over that yellow with a orange blush and a gold bronzer, just to take away a little bit of the brightness from the yellow, and I'm going to put that wherever I put the yellow at. Next, we're going to start adding texture to the look by adding strokes, varying strokes with a stippling brush, and I'm using orange, white, and red face paint. I'll mix them every time I do a round on my face and my body, so I can try to have a pretty even amount of color throughout the entire look. Next, I'm going to go in with some black eyeliner and curve out the eyes, or more like the eye markings. I'm going to make a triangle and fill that in and straighten up that line also. Then I'm going to go in on the other side and fill that in. And with the yellow face paint, don't worry about getting it perfect, because as you're going to see, we're going to do a lot of blending on top of that. So it's really just a base layer. And we're going to go ahead and fill that. Use a natural curvature of my nose to try to ease the brush, and also put some of that gel liner on my inner corner of my lids. Next, I'm going to carve out the beak, and I'm just going to make a diamond and try to make it narrow toward the tip of my nose. See, and then we're going to blend in just the corners of the beak, and we're going to like feather it toward the middle so that those lines aren't harsh. And I felt this gave an illusion of a slimmer beak. And we're going to go around the outline of that with orange shadow and a light brown shadow. And that'll just add dimension to the look. I'm going between my brows and around the liner. And here I'm just mapping out where I'm going to draw my feathers. I'm taking a brown pencil and just carving out, tracing it, and it doesn't have to be neat because we're going to go in and blend and feel and everything. So if you don't get a perfect line, don't stress at all. I'm just creating the stem with a mauve color liner. And I was just going around the feathers to just define them a little bit and separate them, because they were looking all the same for a while. The tips of the feathers, I'm doing slanted lines on the slanted white lines on the tips, and I went in with like a orange and like a light orange toward the bottom of the feathers, just doing slanted lines the same direction on each side, or opposite slants on each side. I'm just going in and making that fuller and blending out some of those lines to add a little bit more texture to the look. Next, I'm just going to add a few body markings, and I'm going to extend that from my lips down to my chest. And I'm just going to I filled it in with black face paint, and I'm going to go in back in with a stippling brush to create the effect of the feathers. Next, I'm going to braid my hair. I'm going to do a faux mohawk. I'm going to braid that down the side of my face, doing a French braid, and then pull it up in the middle as a mohawk. I'm going to braid that completely down. And then I'm going to pull the hair on the side of my head above my ears. pull that up and do the same. Braid it and then wrap it with yarn. And after I'm done with this section, I am going to wrap one of the sections of hair that's hanging from the bottom. I'm just going to do one side. And off camera, I did add some lashes with feathers glued on them. And I just followed the curvature of the eye markings, and I also added false nails that I painted a yellowish brown color to complete the look. So you'll see that soon. So this is my completed entry for the 2015 Next Face Awards. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.